Hello and welcome to Club today. On the schedule we have food for thought, where the staff answer different questions. Then we'll have spontaneous things and origami. So stick around and have fun.
What does a perfect day look like to you? What does a perfect day look like to you? What does a perfect day look like for you?
Perfect day to me looks like I am sitting in my living room, just in the couch, enjoying a good movie with a drink and popcorn. But absolutely knowing that my friends and family are home safe also. Just knowing that gives me a peace of mind and perfect day.
When I think about some of the memories that stand out the most to me, now of course there are things like, well, when I had really delicious food, or when I was on vacation, when I was with my family, but of course you can't always control what happens in your day. So I was thinking about what are some of the most precious memories to me, and I really think the answer to that is when you take whatever happens to you, even if it's a really bad day, and you try to make the best of it. Because I found that even sometimes when I went through really hard things and I went through really just tough times, if I really gave my 100% best, I look back on those things and I actually feel like those are some of the best memories in the end, because they become very fulfilling. So I would say the best day is when you look honestly at yourself and you say, how do I be my best?
There's a lot of different options that I could do. It would be most likely on a weekend, because that's when my husband and I have work off, and we could go do something together, either a motorcycle ride or a horse ride, spend time with my family or his. But probably lately we've been going on motorcycle rides because I just got a new motorcycle, dirt bike, and so just going up the canyon, going for a little ride and to have fun, and either making dinner together, or be better if someone brought me dinner, but making dinner with him is quite enjoyable, honestly. Just more time we get to spend together.
A perfect day to me is probably either a Saturday or a Sunday, because my adult children don't work on the weekends, so and my husband's home as well. I think it would be kind of just sitting around the couch watching a movie that we all enjoy, ordering some takeout, and having somebody else do the dishes but me. So I think that's a perfect day for me.
Hope you guys enjoyed that food for thought. Now it is time for spontaneous things.
Hey teens, it's Bonnie here for Spontaneous Things with Bonnie and Denise. And today we are going to make cornhole. So I have an example here. It's kind of a big box. So what you want is you want to get a box. It came untaped. Carrying it today. It's fine. So you can use any size box, or you have a big one. And today I'll be showing you how to do it with a little one. So whatever you can find, you will have to use either a ball or beanbag, whatever you have at home, so it has to be able to fit those in them. Anyway, so what you're going to do is you want to put it on a slope, kind of like this. Maybe not quite so steep, but this one I was just trying to get it so I can kind of show you what it looks like. And then you'll want a hole near the top, so for the beanbags or the ball to go through. And really the basic of the game is to see who can get their ball or beanbag to go in the hole. Pretty simple and pretty entertaining actually. And they're pretty easy to make, so you just need to get it a little slant. And so I will show you how. I forgot, my brother made one out of wood for me and I forgot to bring it for my parents, so boxes it is. Alright, so here I have my box. And so I'll cut a little circle up here eventually, but we're going to work on this slope. And so we just want it to slope down. So I'm just going to cut it, and I'm just going to eyeball it. If you want to draw and measure it, go ahead. I'm not going to. I'll just do the best that I can. Let's see. I gotta make sure I do it the right direction. Cause, let's see. Yeah, I want this side down. Alright. I gotta cut these things off so I can get to it. So this is just it's from Gosner's, if you've heard of that up in Logan. It's their little milk cartons. That's what was in this box, so. But, like, you could use big ones like I did on the practice one, or whatever you have at home. Alright. Maybe. There we go. Alright. So now, I'm going to try to make it so it's not quite so steep. We'll see if I can do it. What I might do is use the edge of the scissors and kind of draw a line for me to follow. That was not a very straight line. So you can do this, or you can draw it with like a pencil or marker or pen or whatever you have. And then, because then I can go from both directions and kind of have an idea of where I need to go. Alright. Cardboard's a little tricky with scissors, but you can do it. I know you can. There we go. Maybe. So I got one side, so once I get the other side it'll tilt some. Alright, now I'm going to try to make it close to the same, which can be a little hard, and you can still cut little bits off once you cut this off. So it's okay if it's not perfect. Might be pretty close actually. Both sides. Side's awkward because I'm left-handed, so my hands and my hand is in the way. So now let's see how it slopes some. So you could make it so it's not quite so steep, but it'll work. So you want to get that slope, because that way if you use bean bags they'll stay on, and you can kind of gauge to see who's the closest. Balls are going to roll off no matter what slope it's on, because that's what balls do. And so this will work, and then I'm just going to cut a circle up here at the top. So that we can have something for my ball to go through. That's my bean bags and my parents as well, so I don't have those with me. But so I'm gonna kind of draw a little circle. I'm not very good at circles. Ooh. The reason my other circle was so circle was because I traced the tape that I was using. Okay, so I'm gonna just punch a hole in here so I can cut it. Don't hurt yourself, please. Alright. The circle's gonna be a little more tricky, but it can be done. Maybe if the scissors will cut, there we go. Alright. So on the one that my brother made for me, he made it out of wood. So I didn't want to make them out of wood as well, because not everyone has the supplies for that. But what he did is he stained it so it looks really nice and for me and everything. And so, as with everything else that we've made and created, you can put paper over top and decorate it and paint it and put like little designs on them. Whatever you want, decorate it however you want. Let your personality show. This box is kind of rough. And let's see what you want to decorate it like, with your interests or something that you're a big fan of. Maybe I'll put food on mine. I like food. Yeah, you can just do whatever you would like. I'm getting close. My hand's getting tired. Yeah, the circle's not as good as the other one. I did use my pocket knife on the other box too, so that was a little bit easier. But here we go. And my hand's so tired. I have to squeeze it with my other one. There we go. That one came out. So like I said, your circle doesn't have to be perfect. It's a little lopsided, but that's okay. I got cardboard all over my shirt. And then you just take your ball and you just roll it up and see if you can get it in. And I think there's a way to score it, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know a whole lot about cornhole. But it is entertaining to kind of make it a competition with those that you're quarantined with to see who can get it in the hole the most. Maybe you can give like everyone 3 tries or 5 or however many you want and see who gets the most out of all the tries. So there. Have fun. Practice your aiming because my aiming's off. I can't even get it to go up. But have fun and enjoy. Have a good day.
Alright, hope you guys enjoyed Spontaneous Things, got out there, got spontaneous. Remember to enter your submissions to Royteen at bgcweberdavis.org. And now it is time for origami. Welcome to origami. Today we are going to be making these beautiful butterflies. So let's get started. You will need 3 things. So we've got scissors, some string. This is just like some embroidery floss, but you can use ribbon, string, yarn, whatever you have will work. And then a piece of paper that is in the shape of a square. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our square piece of paper, and we're just going to take that and we're going to fold it in half just so we can get a center line here. Now, once we've got it folded in half, we're going to take our scissors, and yes, if we use scissors, it's no longer origami, but we have used lots of different strategies before, so we're going to use some of those same folding techniques that we've learned in origami, and we're going to apply those today. So now we've got our fold, or I mean our 2 different pieces, and we're going to take one of those pieces right now, and you're going to start to fold in the edges here. So kind of like if you were folding a paper airplane, right? We've got these 2 even edges here. Then we're going to come on the other side and do the same thing over here. Oops, mine's a little uneven. Let me fix that just a little bit. Alright, and it does not need to be perfect, but we've got these 2 folds on each side, here and here. Then we're going to take the whole thing, and we're going to fold it in half. Like this. So now we've got this kind of shape going on here. All right, so from this point, we're going to take our piece of paper, I'm gonna flip it over, and then you're gonna fold this one back on itself. See, I'm folding back on itself. And you're gonna wanna do it about, maybe about like this. See how we've got about this much space. So I'm just gonna fold it back on itself like that. And then we're gonna do kind of like a xylophone kind of fold. So now that I folded it back, I'm going to fold it forward on top of itself. And I'm gonna line it up with this other fold here. I'm gonna crease it, and then I'm gonna fold it back again, like I did the first time. So you see, giving it kind of that like xylophone fold. And then I'm gonna take it on, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. So take that, fold it back on itself, bring it forward, and then fold it back again. All right, and these are going to be the top wings. So you can kind of see it's got that nice shape there. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna put that aside for a minute, and we're gonna take the other half of our piece of paper. We're going to do a really similar thing. So we're gonna do that zigzag shape again, and we're gonna start on the bottom this time. And I'm gonna fold about the same distance. So see, I've got just about that high. I'm gonna fold it over, I'm gonna fold it back on itself, and again, just back and forth, back and forth. Just keep going, and you're gonna do this all the way to the top. Just keep going, and this is gonna be the bottom part of our wings. So we're almost there. And boom. So now this is going to be the bottom part. So now we're going to take both of our pieces here, as you can see, and we are going to connect them together, like right in the middle. So I'm going to take these and pinch it, kind of like a bow tie or the wings, and then I'm also going to put it right into the middle, right here. Now, if you want to, you can go ahead and put a little bit of glue right here, or you can just go ahead and use some thread, which is what I'm going to do right now. So as you can see, I've got my thread, and I'm just going to tie these two pieces together. And what I'm doing is kind of like when you're tying your shoes. You're just gonna do that knot once, and then I'm gonna do it twice just to give it a secure knot here. So we'll do that. Okay, now that I've got my knot, I'm going to start to kind of pull the wings out a little bit, give them a little bit more shape. Then we're gonna do that down here to the bottom wings. And I decided to flip my colors so that the yellow would be on the bottom and the decoration would be on the top, but you can also do it the other way if you want, or if you have just one piece of paper, one solid color, that works too. But if you do have multiple colors, you can kind of do what I did, switch it up a little bit. Just kind of like folding these out, a little bit more depth here, and then you've got your butterfly. So you can keep wrapping it around, give it a little bit more bulk there. You can hang these from the ceiling, lots of different options. So that is how you make a butterfly. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed origami and that you had a fun day here with us at Virtual Programming. We are excited to see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.